yesterday on Eddie Bravo. He believes in everything's a fucking conspiracy. I disagree with him wildly, and I love him like a brother. I don't think you have to agree with people, and I don't think you have to. The idea that you can't just have a conversation with someone about something and see if you can find middle ground or see if you could clearly define their point of view or find their perspective, that's missing today in a weird way. And one of the weirdest things about the election was the ping pong match between the left and the right as played out on national television by the media. I would watch, especially cable news, I would watch Fox News and then go to CNN and go back and forth, flip channels. You know, you have that previous channel button on the DirecTV. I would just put it on both of them and go, what's
like
really happening?
It's two different worlds. My mom said this in 2012 with Romney and Obama. If you read the right-wing media, there was no way Romney was going to lose. Right. And if you read the left-wing media, there was no way Romney was going to win. And she said, which one of these do I believe? And I said, it's probably somewhere in the middle. Like, I have a basic rule, which is that if you have a New York Times report and then you have a report from my site, The Daily Wire, and they share the facts, you can probably assume the facts are true. But the opinions that are, embedded with the facts, those are opinions.
Right.
And that's what's so hard about, I think, the modern media landscape is trying to separate the facts from the opinion. And so this is why when Trump says fake news, he's not wrong that CNN hates him and the New York Times hates him. He's right about that. But just labeling it all fake news is inaccurate also because most of what they're reporting is true, right? It's just that it's biased. Something can be both true and biased.
Yes.
Right? I'm true and biased, right? I say things that I think are factual, but I'm obviously conservative. That's my point of view. Tough shit. So that's
and you're a commentator. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, half of it is riling people up, saying provocative things. I mean, this is where I think the right is correct about CNN and the New York Times and some of the other networks. Like, if you ask the right, what pisses you off more, CNN or the MSNBC? Most people on the right will say CNN, not MSNBC, because MSNBC is honest enough to say we're on the left, and CNN pretends we have no bias. We're above all that. Same thing with the New York Times. We're above all that. And then they run the most egregiously biased headlines. And we go, well, if they're lying about that, they're lying about everything. One of my most fascinating characters